don't think that it makes it Amir's fault because first of all, he didn't demand Hassan's loyalty, even though it's good that Hassan is that loyal person that makes him like the great character that he is. But I think that it's too much to expect Amir to have protected Hassan because what was he like 12, 13? He was a child. So like to expect a child to take care of another child with something as traumatizing as rape is, I don't think that's fair to him.
I feel like Amir definitely does deserve all the happiness that he can try and get because even though it could be argued that he did a lot of wrong things, especially with Hassan when he was younger, he feels guilty about it and he regrets it. And later on, he does something about that and he gets Sarab. And though I do feel like Soraya should know, Soraya would definitely accept Amir for it, and it's a big part of his past, and she deserves to know about that part of his life.
So I think that the slingshot is this symbol of almost gaining agency and power over like your oppressors. So with Hassan and Sarab having the slingshot, it's like them gaining control of their narrative and being able to decide something for themselves. Whereas with I think Amir and the Polaroid kind of brings something out in Amir that he didn't have before. It gives him this sort of obligation to go find Sarab and do this thing for Hassan. So whereas Hassan and Sarab always used the slingshot in this very selfless, I want to protect people, I want to make decisions for myself sort of way, I think the Polaroid is a little bit of Amir being pushed to start being selfless and to make decisions for himself.
I definitely think that Sarab could be seen as like a symbol for a way out for Amir because the novel really concludes with him overcoming his guilt, and Sarab symbolizes that redemption for him because he was so upset when he thought that maybe Sarab would never like be able to bring him this redemption, and then when he finally at the end of the novel has this reconciliation with Sarab when they're flying the kite, it kind of brings the novel to a close because he finally feels like he's overcome his problem, which is his guilt.
I think that after the book, after the scene at the end with Sarab and Amir flying the kite, I think that Sarab's going to continue to open up and everything's going to fall into place. Soraya is going to have the kid she wanted, and Amir is going to have his redemption, and they're all going to be happy.